So, I am reporting back on my health, my dengue fever. I'm actually at the emergency room, and I've been here most of the day. I'm getting admitted because, right when you think that you're feeling better, you only find out that you're at a critical place in the disease, um, with actually the chance of death. So it's pretty scary. My platelets are almost non-existent, and I may end up needing a blood transfusion. So they need to keep an eye on me for a couple days to make sure I don't die. Um, and it's just made me do a lot of thinking today. I'm sitting here on this bench, and you have a lot of homeless people sleeping, people begging. I've thought how hard I've worked to get here, and all the hoops I had to jump, getting my visa and my work permit, because I wanted to be a legal resident. I didn't want to get married to do that. And when I watch all the videos of all these people who are moving to Jamaica, who aren't from Jamaica, I'm saying, like Americans, and they all look so happy, and they all, like, they've sold their things and they're making this move, and I haven't really heard anyone talking like about their residency. Like, maybe they're not moving here legally, and I don't know how they're gonna earn an income, or maybe they're independently wealthy and I'm missing that part. But it's just made me do a lot of soul searching today. There's socialized medicine here, but remember, it's a third world country, so you need to think about that quality of care, because only in Jamaica can you walk outside with your IV bag empty. And the hospital ward, emergency room, it's rough. It's broke chairs to sit in, and people just throw their trash down, and it's just a different world than what you're used to. And I've traveled here a lot before I moved here, so I was a little bit prepared, but I think that most people who are coming here to live really need to think about it, because I think they see the fantasy instead of all the reality, and living as a local is a whole nother ball game. I'm scared. And you don't get a room, you sleep on an open floor. So I'll be sharing a whole floor with however many other people are in this hospital. And I think I'm not even sure if there's curtains. I've never been admitted to the hospital here, so I was here a few months ago because my kidneys were failing me. If you're watching my channel, you know that. And they didn't really treat me. They treated me for pain, and then I ended up going to a private facility, which is generally what I try to do, and that's where I started out my day this morning. My doctor was in a frenzy when my dengue fever tested positive within seconds. It usually takes 15 minutes for the blood work to come up either negative or positive, and mine literally, he dropped the blood and the blood shot straight up the test thing. I watched it with my own two eyes, and my doctor jumped up and he's like, "You need to be admitted to the hospital immediately because there's a chance you can die." So it's been kind of a crazy day, and I don't have family here. I have a good friend, a girlfriend, and I have, in fact, she's gonna bring me something to eat, because you don't really get fed You don't really have the comforts that you would in a hospital in America. You don't have the privacy. You don't have 3 meals a day. You're really on your own out here. There's dogs in the parking lot. There's goats in the parking lot. You see them over there sitting, hoping for a handout. I'm trying to keep a good spirit. I believe in God. I don't think He brought me this far to let me die. Here comes the orderly for me now. Maybe my blood work came back, so I'll be checking back with you. I guess you have some news for me?
They didn't come out? Nobody didn't come catch you?
No, they want me again?
Let me go check and see what's going on, because I had to carry somebody for x-ray, so we'll go find out what's going on and be right back.
All right. So, this orderly just sort of decided to adopt me today. He's actually from New York. Well, he's Jamaican, but he was from New York. And earlier he saw me sitting alone, and I guess he just wanted to let me know I'm not alone. So, as I said, I don't think God brought me all this way to end it here in St. Ann's Bay hospital ward, dying from a mosquito bite. But I can tell you one thing, I take mosquitoes a lot more serious than ever before. So these particular mosquitoes, believe it or not, the particular type of mosquito that carries this virus, they only bite during the day, which I think is funny. So I feel quite safe this evening. But during the day, I'm terrified. And I'm going to take measures when I get through this to protect myself in my home with screen. And I guess this is reality. So if you're going to travel to Jamaica, particularly during the rainy season when mosquitoes are breeding, make sure you have protection. Particularly with DEET in it, even though in America we frown upon DEET. I don't frown on it. I think I'd rather maybe lose a few years at the end from DEET than lose my life now from a mosquito bite. But I'm not going to let it beat me. I got a lot to offer. And there's still a lot I want to share about Jamaica with the rest of the world, because there's a lot of wonderful things here, and the people have pretty much been, the staff has been wonderful to me. They gave me something for my pain, and when I first arrived earlier today, though, I first walked into the hospital where you come in, and there was a group of young people there, and right away they want to be like, hey, green card, hey, green card. And I just had no patience at that time, because in my mind I know there's a chance that I could die. So I kind of turned on them and was like, I can't help you with your green card because I'm a resident. And then they got up and they moved, and so I had moved back a row to where they were sitting. And then they came back a little later and wanted to give me a hard time. I don't know why they decided they wanted to pick on me, but they actually picked the wrong person to pick on. And I sort of jumped up and kind of jumped down their throat, and I told them to F off. And it got a little heated, and I ended up calling the security guard over. And the security guard, I guess, gave him a little talking to outside, because just then my girlfriend was coming in, and she's like, there's this group of people outside. The security guard is telling them if she calls the police, you'll all end up in jail. So she knew right away that they were referring to me. And, she bounced right in there to me. And, of course, my nerves were frayed, and I was just getting called into the register where they register you. It's so much back and forth. You're calling me? All right, so they're calling me. I guess it's time to be admitted. I'll check back with you.